Okay, we're back. It's like Mouse Bay also getting some food. Yeah, reminder, in case anyone is painting along with me today. Get some food, take a stretch break, refill your water, all that good stuff if you need to hear it. Now that we're back, great weirdly, we're going to be working on a pinup the rest of the day. So this is the Pinup Dung Ball from Kingdom Death. The only art I have is this black and white. But we do have the Dung Beetle Knight, whose armor is greens, blues, and purples, which we're going to try and kind of work into her scheme as we go. So I've already airbrushed some of the skin tones. We'll come back by brush to kind of fine-tune everything, but that's where we're going to start. I think the other thing we were trying to figure out is she does have the stockings in the photo. I think I want to keep it the skin tone. I think I like the skin tone instead, so we'll just make them the garters. It looks like she does have... I'm trying to see if this glove, like... She has the glove and then the, like, stocking material here as well. It looks like that is kind of sculpted in. It's kind of hard to tell. No, we could make that skin as well. I kind of like that being skin tone. So, that's the plan today. Keep working on her. Which means we get to work on more purple. I'm tempted to use the exact same purples because they're pretty. So it's just a lot of purple today. So let's go ahead and start basing out where we want some of this. We also need to decide hair color. What hair color do you guys think? I think I was trying to decide if we go black or if we go like a pretty brown. More skin. Your model's being painted. Come back from the volcano. We need you. Come back. Trying to think where it's gonna be purple, where it's gonna be green, all that good stuff. Because if this is supposed to be his armor, I feel like that should be the green. But I've also seen people do the purple on the legs here. I do love her like JoJo's hat. It makes me happy. I've seen people do the green there. Let me take a quick look on the old Googles before we dive in here. Oh, one sec. Let me text my mom real quick. Well... Okay, let's take a look on Google here. Pinup Dung Ball. Kingdom Death. It's the strangest thing I have to type in every time. Thank you, Wasted Mind, for making me type this over and over. Okay, so if you guys know Elizabeth Beckley, she was the studio painter. Here is what they did, and I kind of like it. So they've got more of the purple on the chest armor. We've got the green on... Oh, I do like the green on the gloves. I think that looks cool. And then they actually did the, like, beetle patterning, which I kind of dig. So maybe we kind of follow that as a guide. Just because I'm a little indecisive and I want to get going. Show your mom this mini. She's seen my Kingdom Death stuff. Yeah. I have some of the art like that framed in our dining room. So she's seen it. My favorite is when Scott's dad finds the pinups on my Instagram. I was like, yep, just painting more pretty ladies today. I love my job. Love my job. Alright, so let's just start basing in all this pretty purple. Making salmon for lunch. The cat is literally being carried across the house like a cartoon character as he sniffs. I need to pick up some more salmon. That's been a really easy one for trying to get more protein in. Salmon. Fish is like really, really good for it. Insane amount of protein. And not too expensive. Like not having to like buy steaks and stuff is really nice. So this lady is from the Pinups of Death set. if you guys like the pinups, a lot of them are available on the Kingdom Death website, which is just shop.kingdomdeath.com. So check that out if you're interested in some pinup models. The fun part about Kingdom Death is they have pinups for ladies and for the guys. So there's a few male pinup models as well. They're beautiful. So go check them out. I'm going to enhance because she's a little bit smaller than our Helbert and things. Eye candy for all genders, yeah. There's something for everyone, for sure. Something for everyone. I think doing the dung beetle patterning is going to be really fun too. I say that now, before we dive in. We'll see how I feel 3 hours from now. I may have a different opinion here by the end of stream, but for now it seems like it'll be fun. I brought some more Space Marines for a small combat patrol. Nice. What chapter will they be for your combat patrol? Oh, for Alpha Legion? Nice. That'll be fun. Alpha Legion have another fun color scheme. Let's see, this week. I keep trying to talk about this week with stream, but it's really weird having to cancel for the Adepticon Hotel stuff. And then we're going to be taking some time off for Labor Day. So I will throw those dates all in the Discord for you guys so you have it. But it'll be a little bit of a funky week, I'm sorry. But taking some time off to recharge here once the salamanders are back home. I'm just going to essentially play video games and maybe work on some of my own stuff for a couple days. And then we're right back to it. Also wanted to get a break before we get into more YouTube stuff. It's been learning a lot of stuff all at once, and I need a few days away from it. Turn my brain off a little bit. It's important, yeah, holiday time is important. Getting the hotel for Adepticon is also important. I like to use that as a place to hide when I need to during the day. Recharge the old battery. So we're going to try our best to get one. Anyone have anything coming up this week we're excited for? Any games or things we're doing? I kind of want to rock the black hair for her and bring in a little bit of the blue for the shading. May go with that here today. Alright, and then for her gloves, since that's going to be the Dung Beetle Knight armor, we're going to start with our teal. I think Stegodon's going to be a good color for that. So let's go with that. Don't let me forget I've got pizza over there to eat. Check. If I don't eat my lunch, Scott gets mad at me, so I gotta finish that later. The other thing I do have to get to this week is I have another Star Master as part of the Seraphon commission that I need to start building. I just remember mine was quite a puzzle to put together, so I wanted to make sure I had some uninterrupted time to piece all that together. Make sure we get all of our gap filling done, everything like that. It's a tricky piece, so I want to make sure not to do that on stream, where I'm distracted usually. So this week I've got to build another froggen chair. Well, I will say we got a lot done on mine. That was another YouTube stream. It was a froggen chair. I do have the basing now, all on there for mine. Just got a few little things I think I'm going to go back and finish up. And then I'm going to call mine done. I think that'll be enough for me. I actually did like an off-white for the hair. Kind of liking the idea of the black though. Black or a brown. I can't decide, chat. Any ideas for hair color for her? I've also got her little shoes we need to figure out. I feel like those would be purple. Maybe the shoes are the green, but the purple on the top bits. Let's try it. Tempted to bring up, I saved the art for the dung beetle night. I'm tempted to throw that on screen just so we have it as a reference. Get it all worked in. Redhead, maybe? It could be pretty with the green. They're on my desk. These one stroke of paint shall be applied. Let's go. We got 3-ish hours that I'll be here. So let's get some work done. I felt white hair. Not at all because of personal preference. I mean, it does look good. It is certainly an option. This is very pretty. Alright, we've also got the cloth behind her gloves that I'm kind of struggling with. What color that should be. I wish I had some more examples, honestly. Just so we can make choices here. Let's go ahead and start working up our purple while we think about it. I may actually switch purples. I don't think I want this purple. Where does all this dust come from? I didn't put my drawer back. Hold on. I don't want that. I want... That's pretty. I'll use that. Whatever. I'm just gonna dump it. There. I kind of want to work up to this lilac because it's really pretty. Our heat index is 110. I'm afraid to look at ours. I'm afraid to look at ours. How has things been with the new chainsaw mouse bait? Is anything safe at this point? Is anything still standing? Oh, just worked at the corner store for a drink. Alright, let's try this up to the lilac. I have not used that lilac, and I kind of want to. Because it's pretty. That's how much thought has gone into stream today. I'm going to do it because it's pretty. It's not as big a jump as I thought. Let's mix them then. Just 109 here. Yep. Just 109. Limbs are still laying out. Boy took hubby's car to Atlanta for some car show or something. goodness. The trees are still standing. That's good. I give them a week, but that's good. Alright, let's mix this. New color. It's apparently so gross here that my dry palette is, or sorry, my wet palette is a dry palette now. It's drying out like crazy and curling up on me. Hopefully we can make it through stream here, but I may have to take another break and get the wet palette back where it needs to be. If you're in Atlanta, but this is the one on the corner of Peach Street and Peach Avenue. Just all peaches. All peaches. I keep living in a house near a majorish road, which has so much freaking dust. Our backyard is so dry that when Sadie's playing, it kicks up all the dirt. So, like, if she comes to, like, a stop with her ball, it's just all this dust and dirt in the air. It's probably not good, but it's sadder spending way too much money to water it and honestly just have mud at that point. Yeah, it's so dry. It is. We're under 3 minutes now. This is wasting mine for the Baldur's Gate 3 speedrun category. Under 3 minutes. That's the content right there. What are we doing painting miniatures? I should be doing Baldur's Gate 3 sex speedruns. What are we doing here? I'm gonna have some more pizza while I catch up. Yeah, they know there's other fruits, right, Mouse Babe? If you combine sex and speedrun, you're simply doing it wrong. Not to the speedrunners. Nope. Nope. You just long jump your way in there. That'll be fun at Games Done Quick. That image. I could see that being an unlockable speedrun. Enough donations. Someone's gonna stay on target. Stay on target. I think that's one of those ones that's like, do you want the speedrun record for that? That has to stay on your resume. You know? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep working up the purple for now. Because it's pretty and I know that I want it, so we'll come back for the things I haven't decided quite yet. Even Sadie hasn't. Sadie's got nothing but opinions today. She has all of the opinions, don't you, girl? Yeah. Proud of you, but also it's loud. But also it's loud. Okay, I'm kind of leaning toward either the red hair or the off-white hair because it sounds really pretty to me. I'm gonna use this black for like the garters and things like that instead. try and get more of those base coats. Kind of feel it out. Off-white, oh, with red tips? I didn't even think about like a transition. I feel like I paint a fair amount of off-white for, because like on the box art for a lot of Kingdom Death, they have the off-white. I think that's why the red is appealing to me, because I don't get to paint that as much. And it would be pretty with our green and purple. Like one of the anime characters, yeah, basically we could. Sarkarius, hello, good evening. Thank you so much for that sub, for 30 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? We are working on a Kingdom Death pinup. This is the Pinup Dung Ball from Kingdom Death. Just the best name. I'm going to zoom out a tiny bit, actually, so the art can stay on here. How are you? What you up to? This is a sub Sunday you guys unlocked, so thank you everyone for all the support. We are on our way to another sub Sunday. That counter, if you like these long streams, is right below my face. So thank you everyone for all the support. I think I'm just going to do black on the cloth. I think it's just easiest, and then the pretty gloves will show. We get the pretty purple. I'm going to stick pretty simple with the cloth. Just have it as like a backdrop. So very tired. After 2 hours of sleep, I went to an Age of Sigmar root trader. Just got home to eat and sleep. Then I went 2-1 with Dad Bod Ogres. Came in 9th out of 22. My brain just broke. That's awesome. Dad Bod Ogres. Glad there's a good turnout. 22's a good size event. Yeah, congrats. Glad you got game time after all of your painting time. You've been working on a ton of Blood Angels for Heresy. So glad you got some game time. Alright, I think that'll work. Give her a spin. There's the rest of her band. Her little undies. Simple list. How many ogre gluttons can I shove in a list? Whatever works. Whatever gets your tournament ready. How many does that end up being? How many are in the list? If anyone's coming in for Kingdom Death, I do have more Kingdom Death over on my YouTube, which I'll throw in chat here. I did receive the Gambler's Chest that I was a late backer for. There is a full unboxing on my YouTube if you want to check that out. We also worked on this boy. So the Crimson Crocodile was our Wednesday stream. If you want to see how I did that, that is also on YouTube. So thank you everyone coming in for Kingdom Death. If anyone has any questions, let us know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep working on this lovely today. This is chat voted for Sub Sunday, and they wanted a Kingdom Death pinup. So, taking some time today to work on her. We have so many pinups still to work on. And I need to start my fall project, which is going to be the Halloween Satan model. I need to start her very soon, so I'm gonna go black on the hat too. I'm gonna try and avoid painting a lot of the back just because I need to be able to hold on to her. I don't have her. I guess we can put her on a temporary base. That might be worth it for today. We had 2 butchers, 2 iron blasters, 20 nobblars, and 30 gluttons. Charge all the things. It's a lot of big boys. Yeah, and a lot of small. I didn't even think about nobblars with the list. Figured it'll be big. Gosh. Yeah, we're gonna have to put her on a base, or this isn't gonna work. Alright, let me get... Seeing if I've just got one laying around out here. Let me see what I got, chat. Let me grab a bag of bases. 1 second. We're just going to super lightly tack her onto one of these just to be able to hold her a little easier. Okay, I want to get it painted ready for the tournament, but I was down with the flu Sunday through Wednesday. Ugh, didn't leave much time to paint. That makes sense. Yeah, are you feeling better now? Make sure this glue is actually going to cooperate. Stop it. Please don't hop out of my hand with glue. Okay, we're just gonna stick her on here. Then she'll be easy to turn around and work on here. It's weird seeing a Kingdom Death model on a Games Workshop base. Breaking my brain here a little bit, holding her in spot. Okay. I'm gonna give that a few seconds to cure. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Much better now. Fever broke Wednesday, and then I just wallowed in bed till today, so as not to relapse again. Yes. Everyone awake? We good? And a lot of people probably went to go get lunch with me. We all good? We do also have the actual dung ball to work on, so I guess while she is kind of waiting for that glue to dry, let's work on it a little bit. Let me get... I've got a couple of these holders. I just swap between. I'll never play the Kingdom Death board game, so putting mine on fun bases, yeah. I think that's been the tough part as I finish up like the Crimson Croc and stuff, is I don't know how I want to base all of my stuff as part of like the core game. So I've got to get that figured out here soon as well. We're going to shade with some of that same Stegodon scale green. That's a very smooth dung ball. I mean, what produced it? Well, they roll it around, so it would get kind of, you know, worked out that way. If you have played Kingdom Death, there is a large one that the Knight also has. So this is her little smaller version. I'm just going to use this kind of teal to shade it. Get a little more interesting color here. Oh, yeah, that's right, Avian. We've moved on to our pinup. How's your stuff coming along today? Dark Angel's getting some good work. Just doing a quick shade on all this. It'll kind of blend in with her too, as we're using the same color to shade. Keeping it all consistent. I'm going to thin it down and actually do it on the base itself too. Food down. Time to sleep a good 16 hours. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sounds good, Circuit. Oh, you won't. We won't be here tomorrow. But go get all the rest. We'll see you later. We will be off tomorrow so we can get Adepticon rooms. But we'll see you next time. Enjoy. Let's see, had to give my hand a rest. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially if you're having the twitchies today. Glad that the handle was helping though, Avian. Who got their face smushed into the dung? That I don't know. I don't know why it has a face. I would have to see if the Dung Beetle Knight has anything in his profile about what exactly we're looking at, because I don't know. That's Mr. Dung. Obviously it's Mr. Dung. It's the pinching of the finger and thumb that's mucking my hand. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that feels better here soon. I'm going to go ahead and use our Rhinox hide to get in the cracks up top. I feel like the poo needs more texture. We're getting, you know, some nice shading. All the things on it. You guys can paint your dung ball however you want, chat. Don't let me stop you from painting. You can do whatever you want to yours. Make it as gross as you want. This poor wet palette is drying out faster than... Oh, I hate summer. It's your dung ball. Paint it however you want, yep. Mine is still a pinup model, so you guys can be as gross as you want. Alright. Here's that. I'm literally just waiting for the glue to dry on her. I'm afraid to pick her up too soon, so just working on it a little bit. Start doing some highlights. Is this on a plastic kit or resin? This is plastic, yeah. So the Pinups of Death, I believe, are all plastic. If you get the, like, big boxes of them. They should all be plastic. I think some of them have had resin releases, but if you get it in the larger kit. Only the Summer Goth. She's still in the box. I'm scared of that one. I have seen how the pieces come together on that one. It's probably going to be a fair amount of gap filling. I haven't touched that one yet because of it. I'm going to take a quick big pizza break. I'll put her back on. You guys can see. Yeah, I've been scared to touch that one, but it's just a shame because she's really cute, but the assembly is rough. From what I've seen. Alright, please don't snap off. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put this one on. I should have just grabbed the other one, but I forgot. Put this on here. Now we can swap out easily. I might warm up before the painter scale Gunborg. I've got Gunborg in my finish pile for this week. She's so close. I just need to take the time to do the final touches and things. She's gonna be really nice. I kind of wish I had the painter scale Gunborg. I think Bill mentioned he got the painter scale as well. It's a really nice model. I do have, I think it's Astrid, the Promised. It's actually the same sculptor. I have that in the painter's scale. I'm excited to get her out here at some point. I think it's Astrid. Probably take me a month, 60 hours. Yeah, something like that is definitely worth putting in those. Putting in the time. Get her where you want her. They're beautiful kits. Really nice quality on the sculpts or the 3D print, depending on which one you've got. Definitely worth it. I've also got a few of the busts that I'd like to do, but I just haven't been in a display paint mood here lately. It's been more fun finishing armies and stuff that have been sitting for forever. That's been more fun to me lately. Gunborg has a lot of texture options. Enough flat surfaces to be interesting. Yeah, for sure. Mine's over there. I'm gonna grab it in a second. I picked up mine one night just because I needed something different to work on, and then I just didn't stop painting her. That's how fun she was. Nope, stay. Come here. Oh my god, it's caught on everything. Okay, here's my Gunborg. So there's the art if you guys aren't familiar with Gunborg. And there she is. And then she's got a fair amount of work to do on the sword still. But yeah, there's my little scale. And then the painter scale is going to be so much fun to work on. But there's mine. We'll get her done at some point here. The Flugelsnarfer, yeah. With her Glockenspiel. I think you'll have so much fun with her. I know I did. I'm not doing non-metal metal because I hate it, but that's fair. Yours makes a strong case. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get better at mine. That is, I don't get to do it a whole lot with commissions, so I kind of have to practice on my own stuff. But I'm trying to get better and more comfortable with it. Definitely still needs a lot of work, but trying to get a little more comfortable with it. Did I mix it? Hold on. I feel like I've mixed the wrong thing. I did. Okay, here we go. Back on track. 1 second. This wet pouts make me crazy though. I really don't want to take another be right back, but we might have to. Really don't want to, but it is suffering. Realize I'm not sent. That's all good. Whenever you're ready. I've got a few things ahead of him, so it's all good. I've actually got, do you want to see the character that's ahead of him, Mouse? But I think you'll like it. It's an orc. I believe it was from the Warhammer Online. Oh, Scorch Panda, nice timing. Welcome in. How are you? This will be for Panda, which is why I laughed at the timing. He's so heavy. Look who we've got here. My favorite thing is the parrot grot. So when there's a day I can tackle some metal cleanup. X. Chungus. He chunk. He very heavy. Very, very heavy. But we're gonna work on him. So that's what I've got ahead of you. The Ludra is in progress. That's right, Ravenlord. Welcome back. Here's what we've got so far. We decided to rock. We're gonna do the beetle on the gloves and the hat, and then rock the purple everywhere else, and then the ball that she'll be sitting on. So we're getting there. Doing great, Panda. Glad to hear it. Looked like your show was fun last night. I didn't see it till this morning, but it looked like a good time. What you up to today? Show was fun. Good. Glad to hear it. Good, good. But yeah, we're working on the Pinup Dung Beetle. I'm sorry, Pinup Dung Ball. There's a few for this boss that were made into pinups. So that's why I keep getting the name goofed up. Because there is another where it's a lady in closer to the boss armor. It's not quite as pinupified. And then there is the male one as well. So the Dung Beetle Knight got a lot of pinups. I just got Starbucks. No clue what to do all day. Maybe starting this big boy. Ooh, the Saras's Lancer. Let's go. Lancer Day. Alright, I feel like we should start doing the little scales and stuff. Let's see, on the Royal Leader box are the tattoos on the jackals from the transfer sheet. Oh. Transfer, tattoos. Oh my lord, Arctic Turtle, welcome in, how are you? We're working on pinup for the rest of our sub-Sunday here. How are you? I think I'm going to try going straight to Warpstone and see if that's the color we're looking for. I'm a little hesitant because I feel like the Cabalite workup's going to be too blue. I think this is what we need. It's just going to be a little stark here as we get started. Welcome to the waking world. Welcome to pinup time. What you got planned today? Ordered a pizza for lunch. Guess what type does have pineapple on it? I have a Philly cheesesteak one that I'm finishing from the other day. Also grab one more Advil, see if it helps. Yeah, I would say that and some water. I think get some water down. Hey DSS Magna, welcome in. How are ya? I'm taking a small food break, but we are working on a pinup from Kingdom Death. How are you? Bacon and chicken too. That sounds good. I never used to get bacon on my pizza. Then Alive in Madness told me to try it, and it's really good. And now I do it a lot more. Arctic Turtle says, I should work on the Combat Patrol today, and not Baldur's Gate 3, but... I finished my 10 Legionaries this morning, Arctic Turtle, because of the same thing. I've been Baldur's Gating too much. So I feel you. She already had pizza. That means my pizza funds are becoming Taco Bell funds. Do you know how many crunch wraps I can get with that waste of mine? No, I appreciate it. Those nights where I'm like, man, I don't want to cook. I do. We do use them. So thank you. I appreciate it. That was me the other night, as I had cleaned house. I got salamanders all done and photographed. And I just collapsed. And I was like, you know what? It's pizza time. It's just time. Bacon or ham, something sweet makes it good. Bacon and pineapple, That's very good. That's very good. I'm fine. Just started painting. Check myself. Mine's a murderous bitch. What have you got? Welcome in. I am really enjoying going back to some Kingdom Death here with the Gambler's Chest. So the fact that we got to do a pinup this week as well is the best. Thank you, chat, for all the support. But yeah, welcome on in. Right now I am adding some patterning to her gloves to look like the Beetle Knight's armor. Trying to vary it up a little bit. I have a hard time not just making something like symmetrical. My brain wants it to be a pattern so bad. The whole, like, make it look natural is really hard. I think we did okay, though. We can always go back, touch it up. What's left of the Kickstarter? A lot. There's still all of the expansions for Wave 3 and 4, Avian. Oh yeah, there's still a ton. I think with Gen Con, they get a little bit of a break. And then I don't know when we get the next, like, update. But yeah, no, there's still a ton. Margaret the Bloodied. Oh, from the Blade Coven. Underworld's Warband. Nice. Welcome on in. Before we started working on her, we were working on some Emperor's Children. So usually we're painting a lot of Warhammer on here. I decided to take our starter box challenge that our community's doing and use it as an excuse to start some Emperor's Children. But today it's some Kingdom Death, so welcome in. It's kind of only tangentially interested in Kingdom Death. There's a lot of goodies coming our way. Yeah. You can Kingdom Death vicariously through me, because I went all in when I was a late backer. So I will have it all coming this way. Made trouble if they made Kingdom Death high game? Yes, because I love those models too. But yeah, you can hobby vicariously through me. Speaking of, if anyone wants to see my unboxing of the Gambler's Chest, it's over on my YouTube. We have revamped the YouTube. We're trying to grow our YouTube a bit more, so if you want to check it out. I've been uploading our VODs there. I've been doing, did the unboxing. I've got ideas for a few more things coming after my vacation. But if you want to check it out, it is there. Thank you everyone for checking it out. We are still pushing for watch hours for getting our emotes and then working toward partner. So if you guys want to check out the live streams, if you want to roll some VODs during the day, thank you. I appreciate it. I like the Kingdom Death High Zach model with the mop in the bucket. They're all just really cute. They're really fun models. They got some fun, like, narrative sculpts to them. Remind me to look at the unboxing video at the end of stream. I will try to remember. You too can look at my boxes, in boxes, in boxes, in boxes. With so many boxes. It took up my whole room trying to get everything out of there. Welcome back, Reaper. Yo, dog. They did hear that we like boxes. I'm getting a little sloppy on this hat. Hey, Reds, welcome in. How are ya? Back from the doggo park. How was it? I have no idea what the temperature is for you guys. Is it awful, or is there a good amount of doggos out? Once it cools off, I want to take Sadie up to the dog park, but right now it is just kind of dangerous. We'd only be able to stay for like 2 minutes. Hope you're well. Good here. We're getting to work on a pinup model today, so it's a good day. What are you up to? Trying to decide on her shoes. If those would also be purple, or if we work in the green. Let's try the green. If we don't like it, we'll go back to purple. I feel like the texture should probably match the purple, but let's try it. Much fun mini doggo. It's a large area that connects to some nature trails. Not too hot, that's good. Good, good. I kind of like it on the shoes. Alright, we'll do the split. I think I made an okay filter. Coal black, glaze medium, and gloss varnish. Sounds like that would work nicely. Coal black's always a nice color to use. I guess I can recap. In case anyone missed it, there's a Cities of Sigmar pre-order this next week. That's on Warhammer Community. Trying to think if there's any other hobby things we talked about today for afternoon crew. I feel like that should all be executive decision. It's all green now. Gotta use it before it hardens though. Get to work. If you end up doing like a lot of that army at a time, you could always mix up a big batch too. Throw it in an empty bottle or something. I know some people would do the old wash that way. I feel like we should go redhead. Let's go redhead. We're gonna go like a bright redhead. So I'm gonna start with actually red. Just to start us off here. Then we'll dip into the more oranges and things. Let's go a bright redhead. For funsies. You know, I'm seeing that Screamer Pink that I used as the, with the skin tone, though. If we went in the darker red, that could also be really pretty. Now I'm undecided. I thought I decided. Farroco Coal Black is very good, but it's what it says on the tin. The texture is coal-like. Want a bit more satin for the shadow and the marines. Hence the combinations. Gotcha. Dang it, now I'm undecided again. I turned it this way and I got a little bit of the Screamer Pink. I'm like, oh, that's kind of pretty. So, like, it would be the Gunborg hair. I think that's too similar. I can't decide. I can't decide. Crap. Sorry, chat. I'm wishy-washy today. I don't mean to be. let's keep working on the scales then. Lean into the orange. See, I was kind of thinking an auburn initially, but green. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I like the idea of red. I think I need to decide which red I want. But we can come back to it. We got plenty of time. Yeah, let's show the auburn to complement the purple well. We may do that. I don't know. For now, I'm going to focus on this. Thank you, chat. I'm just undecided today. I think I'm wishing in my head I had a little bit more direction where I wanted to go. What I want to do with her. Use a skin tone to highlight. Yeah, glaze back to the orange tones. Yeah. It's kind of what I have on Gunborg. I want a little bit more of the purpley red for her. But I do love highlighting with those skin tones. Cities of Sigmar next week. Yep. Army box is up for pre-order this week. It is on the community page if you want to see replay. It was Cities of Sigmar, the Seraphon Vanguard box, the Heresy console duder, and then the Paint app getting updated, which was a nice surprise. Yeah, it's just how it's gotta go, Bill. Fully Hill Model Dark Flesh is Chef's Kiss for highlighting red. Alright, I was getting there. I'm not super loving yet. Seraphon Vanguard, yep. If you guys have been waiting for a Carnosaur or a Troglodon. Finally getting those back. That's right. But I really didn't want to have to paint around all of this, so she's going to be separate for now. The Nurgling Lanyard, he's pretty cute. I was saying earlier, I like that they know leaning into those little critters is a little bit of a gold mine. They can do a lot with the Nurglings and the Squigs and all of those. They sell pretty well. Kind of want to go back there mid-green. I think, unfortunately, this is one of those days where the model's just not clicking with me right away, which sucks when you're on stream. So I'm going to do as much as I can today. Oh, better. The nice part is it'll be really easy to clean up all the scales when we're done with the Stegodon again. Kind of go in between and clean up as needed. And basically I'm blending our mid back over that moot green. Tie it in together a little nicer. Then we'll do a highlight on the Seraphon itself for the top of the glove. Probably need one more little highlight on the scales themselves. Do the same with her hat. Getting there. When I was getting her out and ready, I realized how many more of the pinups I want to paint too. I think need to just take a day and build a few of them. This is one of the pinups. So this is the Pinup Dung Ball from Kingdom Death. So this is the art card that comes with her. So here is the base that she'll be sitting on, but I've kept them separate for painting. So I'm trying to work in some of the colors from the actual Dung Beetle Knight, which is the boss that she is modeled after, or kind of inspired by. His armor has a lot of the blue, the green, and some purple. So that's why I'm trying to work those in to her outfit. But yeah, she's part of, I think it was Pinups of Death 5 was the kit that she is from. If you were looking through all of those. They have lots of models in each, so lots of different ones to look through. I kind of want to dip into the orange hair. Let's go. I'm just going to do it. If we hate it, I'll repaint it later. But for now, I want it painted. For now, I just need progress. Easier. Yeah, this model's not clicking with me right now. Probably because we just spent 3 hours on Emperor's Children. It's not like when we were talking about Gunborg and I just sat down and kept going. This is taking me a little bit. Trying to get the vibe, I guess. It's just one of those days. That's okay. Turns out being creative at a specific time can be difficult sometimes. Turns out. There's always more Chaos Marines, that's true. We can always go back. I think she's looking great, but I get the not clicking thing. Thank you, Panta. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's just all it is. I'm not just picking up and running with it just yet. That's okay. Alright, let that dry. I do think the orange is going to be pretty with all of it, though. I like that we're going even more pretty saturated colors. How the bright hair pulls up to the face. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. It's giving Poison Ivy a little bit to me, which is pretty. I'm kind of digging it. All right. Let that dry. Oh, stop messing with the scales for a little bit. Let's work on the purple a little bit more. Actually, let's get the shoes before I forget them. Before I close up these greens for a bit, let's get the shoes. Your rule book came nice. Grats. Are you trying to schedule like your first game with it, Scorch Panda? I guess you have to figure out what you're doing for the lion, but trying to get that in there. I'll tell you what, I painted too much yesterday and forced myself forward. The edge highlights are crap, but the filter helps by toning that down. I'm glad that that works for you. I don't think they're crap, though. I understand not being happy with them, though. So wait, how much more of yours do you have to go, Avian? If you got some work in yesterday, too. Quizman says, why did I just edge highlight all over this? All the stupid Eldar tanks panel was the play. I could have just resource washed them and done. And it's too late now because you've already done some, right? Wasted mine. Is that the thought process here? So they have to match. Too late to save yourself. Is that belt holding up her thong? It's kind of all the same thing, yeah. It's kind of all the same. It is multi-purpose. Eldred is pleased with this development. I'm gonna grab another slice of pizza real quick. Put her down there so you can see. Oh. Get some water. Reminder, if anyone else needs to get some water, stretch. I do. I'm surprised the bot didn't give it to you, but I can give it to you. There's our Discord. If you want to throw it in there, we do have our whip gallery. Thank you, thank you. I will probably take a look here after stream, but if anyone in chat wants to check that out. No, thank you. Thanks for coming to check it out. Avian said, basically, as you're done, interceptors edge highlighted. I think they're done. Just the afterburners on to do and some stippling. Let's go. Avian's gonna rock this challenge. Sounds like Exalted's about done. I'm so excited to see everyone's stuff. Surge Bane said, the wife just said that rulebook is a little smaller than I expected. Does that mean that you get to play? Does that mean good things? I feel like it does. So yeah, it can't be too bad. Time to play. The chaplain needs a once-over. Maybe stipple the coat jacket to even out, make it dusty. Dreadnought's on hold. I need to work on his base terrain. I think that chaplain especially, I've seen a lot of really nice textured cloaks on. That'll be fun to experiment with, I think. I just need the damn line. I should just make one. I think at this point, yeah. Or just get the right base. Depends how badly you want to play. Just find one from the dollars, yeah. Honestly. mean, you can always replace it later, but for now, yeah. Pretty sure it says, I rolled a nat 20 on whether I should paint instead of BG3. I must obey the dice. Here's what I do. I'll pass it along in case anyone needs it. Set a goal for the day. If it's like, finish this unit or get base coats and washes on these guys. And when you hit it, then go back to Baldur's Gate. As a treat, you know? And he says, intercessors are pretty much the big item to work. Once they're done, it's looking over all the models. Dreadnought will be the last to finish, despite starting at first. I was afraid to ask how far along the Dreadnought was. Because it sounds like, yeah, that's kind of your last project there. But that's exciting, Avian. Made some good progress. Well done. Hey, Antifreeze, how are you? We're doing well. What you up to this weekend? Oh, Reap, right? It's from an eBay stuff. An eBay find. So. Yeah, you could see if they'll sell it direct, like you mentioned, but I've not heard of that. But yeah, the stuff missing is from an eBay find, not from Kingdom Death themselves. Because I don't think I've seen them sold separately at all. I think they're all in the boxes, so I think it would be a difficult thing for them to do. As opposed to if they were sold separately. Alright, I really want to get this purple just kind of done. Off my list. This poor palette has had it, though. About to just dump my regular water on it. Actually, I have the little squeezy bottle I use for airbrushing. Let me grab that real quick. Just really don't want to take another beer back screen. Okay, here we go. Please save my palette. Please let me work. The sponge is so dry. It's only been, God, 5 hours? 4 hours. It was brutal. Yeah, I'm done with it, antifreeze. I've been done with it. I hate summer. I'm tired of everything being freaking hot. I'm done. Bring on fall. Alright. This is soaked, but that's okay. Be alright. Better. Base colors and edge highlights on the Dread. So much can be done to it, though. Finish the challenge first. I'll throw that out there for anyone who's still working along. Finish the challenge first, and then, if you want to go back, you can always do that. I'd like to support you, the company and the artist, which is why I'm reaching out directly before dipping to the secondhand market. Oh, for the missing pieces. Yeah, I guess it's worth a shot. I don't know how difficult that would be. Alright. Now we can work on our purple. Because I can actually mix it on the palette. Hey, Flaming Noob, welcome in. How are you? We were working on this lovely pinup from Kingdom Death. This is the Pinup Dung Ball. So she is modeled after the boss encounter, the Dung Beetle Knight, who's a really cool model. Trying to get all of our purples and our greens together here. How was your weekend? I hate the leaves. Take up so much of my hobby time. Oh, for fall. Yeah. That is the not fun part. We have 2 giant oak trees that drop acorns, and they make me crazy. So between the million yard bags of leaves we have to pick up, those acorns are really, really tough to get up. And then they get stuck on our doggo's feet. And I feel bad. I think this year I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna call a yard company. They know what they're doing. I'll let them handle it. The acorns are just a pain to get up in just like that amount. And they're also really heavy. So even if I do it and I put them in the yard bags, it like tears our yard bags and stuff. We're gonna repulsor for the Blood Angels. Large tanks, a chore to assemble. Yeah, they can be. Well, I hope it's coming along nicely. I'm not getting the golf ball rolls. I do, but it's the entire yard. Yeah, it's 2 oak trees. I would be out there literally all day for a week with one of those. Yeah, it's okay, so that would be probably our green. I feel like this wraparound piece would be the green. So if your workout, it would just take forever. And I probably still wouldn't get them. I think I'm going to let the pros do it. They can figure it out. They have to have better methods than me. You know? I'm just going to suck it up and pay the pros. I'll just let them handle it. We have 5 trees over 60 and over 40. It's typically over 50 bags with 55-gallon G's. Yeah. It's a lot of work. They're beautiful, though. I love having big trees, but fall is a bit of a chore. It's part of what sold me on this house was the big pretty trees. Because, like, so many people, and obviously with the foundation, will cut down trees, and they just don't want to deal with them. It kills your grass. Like, I get it. But so few people keep their trees that when they still had it here, I'm like, yep, that's the one I want. That's the house. How did you do the skin texture? Yeah, it's airbrushed. We'll go back by hand a little bit later, once more of this is done. But it is airbrushed right now. Welcome back again, Honor First. How are you? We're working on our pinup. So here's what we got so far. Trying to keep cruising. Grass is the enemy anyway. I would like some for our doggo, but I think she would like some back there. I guess we can start the hair. Trying to figure out how I want to do that orange. She's also got her little choker, which I'll get before I forget. I'll leave her little face for after stream because I have a hard time doing that while on camera. Just getting up in there. Ooh, cooking some lamb chili. That sounds so good. Enjoy. Bill mentioned making chili the other day, and I have a hard time thinking of chili in the middle of summer. I have a hard time thinking about it. But with lamb, that sounds really good. I'll do the streamer thing here. Stream will be canceled tomorrow. because Adepticon hotel blocks go up, and I want to make sure that we get our hotel room. So they go up. We would be streaming when they go up, and I just don't want to fight it. And I don't want to do a super short stream because it doesn't seem worth it. So tomorrow, I'm going to take a work day and try to get hotel room. The rest of this week will probably be a mix of Emperor's Children, and if I can get the Seraphon all color matched, bring them on as soon as I can, because I really want to. Just really want to make sure that what I've got is a good match. So, I've got a lot of airbrushing done. I need to go back by hand for the warriors and see if I can get it all matched. As soon as they are, though, we'll bring those on. But that's what I've got for this week for you, and I'll throw all that in the Discord so you guys have it. If you can't find me, alright, work on the green around her torso here, rest of her top. I guess for anyone here in the States, do we have Labor Day plans coming up? I know that's also ReaperCon. I think that's, what, DragonCon? Nova? There's like a billion things. It's all Labor Day. Our plan is to be lazy. Best plan. Right, Ravenlord? Doesn't sound good. I'm gonna do a bunch of painting, hopefully. My fiance is flying up so we can plan our wedding. Oh, awesome plans. Hey, Aggie, welcome in. No plans like every day. We just always winging it. Welcome on in. We're working on a Kingdom Death pinup today. We have the Pinup Dung Ball for Kingdom Death. We're getting there. I do have one more slice of pizza I need to eat, though. Stay. Your challenge has made me build and subsequently mod, albeit minimally, more minis in the last few weeks than the last few years. Why do you do this? That's exactly why we do this. How are we feeling about it, Reaper? I'll finish the Rust Stalkers and start this Guitar game. Let's go. Pizza, please. I'm starting to really lose steam. I think that should be purple. Let's go purple. I'm really excited to see everyone getting challenge all finished up. It sounds like a few people are close. I've definitely got some work to do for mine this next week. Definitely have some work to do. I am behind a few people. And then yeah, we'll see who finishes. And if we want to do any more. It might be a little bit of a break before we do another one, but if we like the challenges, maybe we'll do another one in the future. Some people don't fish because they didn't drill gun barrels. They shouldn't. Don't drill your barrels, chat. Here to tell you. Don't do it. Make a neckbeard mad today. Alright. I kind of want to go just like bright white for the skull on her hat. Keep the very bright colors going. I think we will. I guess it could be the bone because we've got like the teeth around the side there. Yeah, kind of like the white. Let's keep it very bright. Filtered out nice. Another step down, Avian. Crushing it. That's a lot of these challenges. That's all it becomes. Just getting those next steps done. I guess that's my question. For those who are doing the challenge, have we learned anything doing the starter box challenge? Any lessons we've picked up along the way? I feel like it's a very different skill, and until you've tried to do it, you don't quite know what's involved. Trying to get something done that quickly. Nope. Cool, I'm glad we did this. Knowing being a commission painter is a side hustle, I don't have the focus. It's a very different skill. Yep. Having a game weekend messes with the time available. Yeah. Probably don't need to buy anything else to finish this challenge. ... I've learned I'm really bad at sticking to the plan. Motivation is a fickle mistress. She is indeed. She is indeed. Mostly stop getting my own way. Get models on the table. Yep. Love that honor verse. Yep. That's why I have not wanted to do display stuff lately. I just want to get my armies together. Display stuff is not exciting or fun to me right now. It's nice just having finished. So many primary paints for display and for myself. It's interesting to have a deadline. I'm taking 4 days off to see my best friend. From Thursday to Sunday. Glad to hear that. You okay, Scott? We're spinning. How are the Grey Knights? Just the Dread Knight left. Let's go. It's been fun watching you attack your project too, after kind of taking a painting break, getting back into them. Just playing. Which means I've learned to not do combat patrols back to back, because it makes me want to not paint. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm probably going to have a little bit of a hard time for a week or two here between finishing the Salamanders and finishing the Emperor's Children. I'll probably stick to some characters and stuff for a week or two and then get back to it. This guy's never done, always more. With that box, he's almost done. I finished my orc patrol like 2 days for August, and I'm like, let's do World Eaters. I had motivation for like 30 seconds. Did you post your a family photo of those? I was gonna throw in a few because you, Noob, and Roll Will all finished combat patrols literally right before we started. If you'd like to be in the showcase, throw your family photo in the Discord. And I'll make sure I get you in. It was just unfortunate timing. Do I want to do Fire Slayers so I can run Gotrek? Is that what you, we figured out that's the best army for him? I think that's actually the hat color. Hold on. I'm black. Have not need to do that. Yeah, if you'd like to be in there. I was going to throw those in the beginning. Got a new phone. Maybe use this opportunity to see how photos do. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully it's nice for minis. I think I'm considering going back to the Pixel when I get a new phone. The Samsung just tries to do too much extra shit on its own. It makes me a little crazy. I shouldn't have to go into like manual photo mode just to snap a whip photo. It's annoying. Pixel 7 Pro, let me know what you think, Panda, because that's probably what I'm going to be looking at. If there's anything you end up just hating, let me know. I had a Pixel, and then I went back to Samsung, and I think I'm going to go back to Pixel. I think I liked it more. New Cities book is boring for dwarves. You just didn't seem sold on Fire Slayers, so... Incoming rants. If I ever find the person responsible for screwing up the build guide for this combat patrol, I'm going to tell them very harsh things about their mother. If you could put in a few extra for me, too, for that stupid Chaos Combat Patrol. I was telling chat, I feel about a week behind with my challenge and commissions because it was so annoying to put them together. I'm, like, actually angry about it. I was on, like, a really good roll until I had to build those jerks. And now I feel like I'm about a week behind where I wanted to be. Feels bad, man. Not terribly impressed with the Pixel 6 Pro for technical reasons. Not a connection to the network. But maybe I dropped it badly. So far it's adjusting from what I'm used to on the old phone. The Note 9. I had it for 5 years. I also used to have a Note, so... Panda and I like similar phones, it sounds like. But then those started exploding on people. And I don't use the stylus enough for the... I think the price was a little high. Now that you have to, like, tie the phone purchase in with your plan. Decided to not do it. Yeah, let me know if there's anything you don't like. Anything I should watch out for? I'm not selling fire stars or overlords, but it's Go Trick. That's a lot of dedication. I don't know that I would... I personally don't think I could do a whole army for one dude, but... It sounds like you at least have some options to look into, which is good. I miss having a stylus. It's great for making memes on the fly. I did like it for like a quick note. Let's open that up real quick. Oh, that's right. That's a... I'm just going to treat that as the... like the arm. I guess that'd still be a garter. I want more skin tone. I think it's pretty. I was on Android for a few years, switched to iPhone and never looked back. I went the other way. I started on iPhone. I got Android and I won't go back to iPhone. I got tired of everything being on its little ecosystem. I don't know if that's any different now. It's been a long time, but adding anything to the phone was a pain in the butt. Same for you, Ravenlord. Oh, you also use them. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't have anything else in their little ecosystem, so... And if I had the choice, I wouldn't. What do I want to do next? I'm going to take a break. I need some pizza. And then we'll figure it out. I can probably only do a couple more things, and then I think I have to tap out. I'm sorry, chat. The thing that may be goofing you up, Bill, is we have the scales that aren't quite finished on our bill yet. But I decided to go for a very JoJo's looking hat. So we've got the black on the back. We got the skull, which has a little bit of the armor, and then the scales. Yeah. But the scales aren't worked up as much as the rest of it, so it looks a little funky at the moment. Someone take over for Nikki and keep streaming. I'm just losing steam, like, fast. Okay. Let's chug another monster. Oh, it's painting steam. I don't want to do this anymore. I just straight up don't want to be here. I love you all, but I'm getting tired of working on her. Oh dear. I could take over painting, but you'd be pissed at the results. No, we'll work out a little bit more. But then, I mean, you guys know how it goes. You just hit that limit for the day and you're like, I'm done. I hit that about half an hour ago, so. She's actually got, I didn't realize, like a chain back here, down her back as well. We're not going to do non-metallic today, because that would be emission in frustration. But later I will do that. Did a literal child do this? I'm sure it would be fine. I'm sure she would look lovely. Change to a Baldur's Gate 3 stream. We're good. I don't know. I think I'm also trying to decide if bonus stream stays on Sundays. Because after lunch, it gets noticeably quieter. Which is also tough. So I'm wondering if bonus stream becomes a different day. Like an actual bonus stream. It's just then you start to lose numbers, which sucks. Because you're on a day that no one's expecting you to be on. So I don't know. Things to think about. And there's the rest of her top. Bonus stream on YouTube if you don't get dinged for it there. That's a thought, yeah. That's kind of why I want to do Starfield over there, Avian. As we can do gaming streams and not worry about it hitting numbers that I use for like reaching out to companies. The nice part about YouTube is it's all a win, right? Because we're just going for watch hours. So the more we watch, the more we do well. There's nothing like the average viewers here on Twitch. At least not for us right now. Eventually it becomes like how many views do you have on your videos as an average, but right now, nah. So yeah, that's one of the thoughts I've had. So if we unlock it, it's actually over on YouTube. But then what point do you have in subbing here? That's the What's the point in subbing here if the bonus is on YouTube? So those are the things I've got to think through. Armored Core this weekend? Yup, it's coming up. We were talking video games a little bit earlier, but more friends in here now. What games is everyone playing? I'm just playing Baldur's Gate. I am still in Act 2, so I'm still behind a lot of people. But enjoying it. It's been very good. I'm running into more bugs as I go. So like deeper into the game. But it's still very good. Baldur's Gate 3, Red Dead Redemption 2 on my Steam Deck. Also need to start Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I also need to start that. I feel bad because Sea of Stars is about to come out too. And I'm probably not going to touch it until after like Starfield and stuff. I feel bad. World of Warships mainly. Yep, Sea of Stars will be on Game Pass. So if you guys are interested in checking that out. We did play the demo for that. If you guys want to check it out, it's on the YouTube. But it is kind of a Chrono Trigger style game. It was very good. Dialogue was fun. Gameplay was fun. I enjoyed the little bit that we played. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to work on until... I'll go back to the ball for a little bit. Let's take a little break from her. Work on this. The other thing that was tempting, Slam started Vampire Survivors, which I had gotten like really into there for a bit. And it's got like new stuff out now. So I think when I need just a chill night, I may check out the new stuff for Vampire Survivors. Even though I've already put a lot of time into that. It's just so good. I can't find any Helperts in my local game store. Oh, or the 8 pounds. I think the 8 pounds have been out of stock for a while. Like through a Games Workshop site and stuff. I think those have been out. Unfortunately. PC question. What is considered a normal connector for monitors? DisplayPort, I believe. I think a lot of them have switched to the DisplayPorts. Because I think when we upgraded our PCs, we had to switch our monitors to DisplayPort. HDMI and DisplayPort are the current standards. So DVI-D is still relevant. VGA is accessible. It's a connector that kind of looks like HDMI but isn't. I'm trying to remember. I believe so. It's been a bit since we did ours. Rectangular with one angled side. There we go. Don't know if sitting be quiet, lazy much longer. Too hot to play outside. All good. I'm losing steam anyway. I'm trying to make it. I was trying to make it till 3, which is now 7 minutes away. So I think if we do that, I'll bring her back another day and we can finish her up. I don't even know if it's. I kind of want to take a YouTube stream and just do a finish it stream. So a bunch of things that need to be finished. What'd you guys think of that? We just put like 4 projects on the table and we just go. I don't get up until they're done. Hey Zed Leviathan, welcome in. How are you? 64 arcade Capcom games for 30 bucks. Retro game sale this weekend. You looking at it? Have you finished your other games? I'll be the mom here. Did you finish your other games? Get your other one emulated? Yes, it's fun to see so many projects. I kind of want to. Because I always get to that point where it's like, well, this project isn't enough for a stream, but if I get 5 of them together, it might be. Alright, we may do that. Just getting there. 4 projects. If you burn out on one, toss it, go to another. I feel like this may be, this may be a good stopping point, chat. Sorry. I don't want to completely hate this model. We're almost there. So I think we had a longer stream. I think what we'll do is we'll take that other hour and then may go into like Starfield or something. But we got a lot done on her. So I'm going to figure out how I want to do her hair. I've got her little face to do off stream. And then we've got some non-metallic to do. And yeah, she's not too far off. I don't want to work on her right now. And I'm sorry, but we got her pretty far along and we got the first batch of my starter box challenge done. So still a very productive stream. I'm just completely burnt out at the moment, so I think this is a good place to stop before I hate her. Have I played all my games? Are you kidding? It was my birthday yesterday. Present in addition to the Lancer. If you're treating yourself, then yes, absolutely, Avian. If you're treating yourself, then go for it. Oh, thank you, Panda. Yeah, here's, for anyone who wasn't here this morning, I'll do a quick recap and then we'll wrap up. Excuse me. Here's all of our Emperor's Children. So we got the Legionaries done, which was my big goal for today. There's one guy who's missing a backpack just because the instruction confusion. He just missed a backpack. So I'll get him later. But here are the Legionaries are ready. I'm trying to decide what I do if we do decals or if I wait until they do like a nice decal sheet with the codex we're hoping for. So I'm wondering if I just leave them for now, and then if they get a fancy one, I'll pick it up then. And then next up will be the Helper, which honestly isn't too far behind. So we've got the arms to finish. Then it is the Dark Apostle and the Havocs, and I am done as well. So instruction confusion triggering it. Yeah, exactly. He just got lost, and I was like, F it, I'm gonna keep going, and now I need to get a backpack. So that's how that happened. Want something for the Steam Deck? Oh, if you're looking, yeah. I feel like retro games are really good. That's what I've been playing mostly on my my Ally has been visual novel, and then my emulated stuff, and it's been perfect for that. Okay, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you everyone for coming and hang out today. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who we've got some subs toward another bonus stream, which I think we just need to figure out how we want to do that. So maybe Sunday's not the day for it anymore, but we'll figure it out. Thank you so much. If you guys want to check out more, here is our YouTube, which is where we throw our VODs. I'm doing now some like actual YouTube work. We have our Gambler's Chest expansion up there now, but you can check that out. I've also got my socials, or if you want to come join us in between streams, we've got our Discord, so that's all there. I think I'm just going to wrap up here for today. But thank you guys for all the support. And reminder, no stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Tuesday. So I will see you then. Bye-bye.